saying brother, and we've had this speculation whereby people are saying, oh, Bhutita dating Betty, Bhutita dating Liz.
Hiyo inasemwa wapi?
Hizo ni vitu Betty.
Zinasemwa wapi hizo?
Unajua ile kuvibe mna vibingi na Bhutita. Unapata Bhutita uko mkoshua Bhutita date hao manyini wake
na you know you said wote.
That was my question. How can anaweza date aje nyinyi wote sasa, but mostly when Liz ndio walikuwa na So you've said bro, baka mimi na hiyo ndio it was my next question. Now let's talk about kitu imefanya nikakutafuta Betty. Mimi kukuona pale na president. Honorable huyo ndio mtu mimi usemaga nao nataka kuhost. Lakini Betty leo amekuwa na president, umesimama naye, hebu nisalimie. Shake my hand. Ujosha mkono bado, shake my hand, hiyo nyota ibaki hapa. What's popping my beautiful people? It's me, your queen of content, Trudy Kitui, and welcome to the best online TV show. And today niko na one of my colleagues anaitwa Betty. She's a super host, voiceover. Hapo kwa voiceover kwanza unimaliza.
Really?
Hey Betty from SPM Buzz. And today guys, kama nyinyi ni watu wa mtandao, yani mrembo amepatana na president, amesalimiana na president, hadi amemfanyia interview. You guys, mimi nimefurahi ni kama ni mimi. Betty, how are you?
I'm good. I'm excited. I'm happy. Yes.
First of all, you're looking amazing.
Asante. Thank you.
Kama ni weakness?
Hapana. Tusiseme ni weakness sababu kuna siku zingine lakini we try to be our best every day.
True.
Yeah.
Tell us more about you. Who is Betty?
Hey, Betty. Betty is a lot of things. It depends on how someone knew me. But people call me Miss Kithinji. Ni vile unanijua one on one, that's why you're calling me Betty.
Yes.
But most people call me Miss Kithinji. So Miss Kithinji is a journalist. Pale SPM Buzz. Sijui kama mmeniona mahali, kama mjaniona kimbieni.
Welcome to SPM Buzz.
Yes, I'm a journalist. Yeah. Other than that, I am a digital strategist. I'm also a talent consultant.
Wow.
Yes.
Hey, I'm happy to have you on my show.
Thank you, Trudy.
Anyway, Betty, maybe at what point now ulisomea journalism ama ni ile journalism kama unajua mimi sijafanya journalism. Mimi sijafanya journalism, mimi nimefanya catering. So maybe ilikuwa vipi hadi ukaamua now you want to do journalism?
Actually, I went to school to do journalism in college. I have always had a passion since I was very young to be in front of the TV. By the way, I have so many videos recording myself, auditioning. But anyway, I went to Kenya Institute of Mass Communication, did my journalism there. Nikamaliza shule. Nikafanya internships kwa media houses. But imagine, nilishindwa kuendelea.
Ukashindwa?
Nilishindwa. I somehow felt like this was not my place anymore. Something that I've had a passion in for a very long time. But the passion did not die. However, I did not continue to practice it. Okay. 10 years later, during COVID, I started practicing journalism. Okay. And if you guys know my boss is Eddie Butita. We were working with him and Kido in events management. But they even never knew I had a passion in journalism. I never used to talk about it. Okay. But it just happened that SPM Buzz is an idea Bhutita had, akaianzisha. And who are better to engage in this SPM Buzz other than the people next to him, was me and Kido. Yeah. So we got into SPM Buzz. And 2 years later, here we are. Oh my God, we're so grateful to God. It's been a journey. It's not been easy. You know very well it's not been an easy journey because online media is something that we introduced into the country. We've had a hard time, people receiving us, getting interviews is a bit hard at the time, you know. But right now we've tumejenga jina, ukipigia mtu simu. Sawa. Lini, unataka lini? So it's been a process, but we are so grateful. So this is how I found myself, doing journalism.
Wow. For how long have you been in SPM Buzz and maybe working with Bhutita as your boss? Tunaona nyinyi mna vibe hata mtu hizi jo Bhutita ni boss. Yes. So maybe chini ya maji. Tell us more about him. Ni mtu aina gani? Also working as under SPM Buzz. How is it? Experience imekuaje?
Yeah. So I started working with Bhutita in 2019. I was working with Kido. Silver Kido was my colleague. I've known Kido for close to a decade right now. Wow. Yes. Okay. So I was working with Kido. Kido introduced me to Bhutita. He told me Bhutita has this amazing idea, a campus tour, and we can join in and work with him. Yeah. So we started working with Bhutita in 2019. We did the campus tour across the country, and it was amazing. We wanted to do season 2 of the campus tour, ID Bhutita campus tour, but then COVID happened. Okay. So we had to go back to the drawing board, and Bhutita had this idea, and I got to plug in on SPM Buzz now. So Bhutita is a great boss. Okay. because he shows you what to do. He might not do it with you because he wants you to learn in the job, but he's gonna tell you what you can do. It's up to you to decide. Do you want to take it up? You take it up and go with it. So he's a very helpful boss, and as kama vile unasema, you might not even tell if he's the boss or not.
True.
But I mean, he gets the respect for being the boss 100%. But he's like a brother. I would call Bhutita my brother and my boss.
Oh, you're saying brother, and we've had this speculation whereby people are saying, oh, Bhutita dating Betty, Bhutita dating Liz.
Hiyo inasemwa wapi?
Hizo ni vitu Betty.
Zinasemwa wapi hizo?
Unajua ile kuvibe mna vibingi na Bhutita. Unapata Bhutita uko mkoshwa Bhutita date hao manyini wake na you know you said
sisi wote.
That was my question. How can anaweza date aje unyinyi wote sasa, but mostly when na Liz ndio walikuwa na So you've said bro, baka mimi na hiyo ndio it was my next question, niko like okay bro.
But you see, thing is, people will always speculate things, and the internet is always going to speculate things, and someone who is not biologically related to you, people will always assume things, but say ati wakona proof or they have seen anything, there's nothing they've seen, you know. So ni kazi, it's a working relationship that me and Bhutita have.
Okay, now what are your plans? You've worked with SPM Buzz for quite some time. Now you as Miss Kidinji, what are your plans?
Plans ni nyingi sana, but as you can see, SPM Buzz is growing every single day. We are going a notch higher every single day, and even more opportunities are coming in for us, you know. So all I can say right now is I am very open to the opportunities that are coming, and we are going to, you know, take them by the horns, amani by the word, and, you know, execute as they are supposed to be. So, and generally, of course, taking my brand international, because I intend to become a global icon, you guys. That's my intention. So it's just working towards becoming a global icon, and I cannot wait to see myself there.
Okay, so maybe what are some of the challenges you may go through? Wewe kama Betty sasa working with Bhutita.
What can I say? I think I've worked with creatives for the longest time, for so many years. So as my first boss was DNG, Honorable, he's an MCA right now, Pale Woodley, Kenyatta. Yeah. So my first boss was a celebrity as well. So I think I've had a history of working with these people. But thing is, you guys see the celebrity aspect, as we see the boss aspect. You know, we see the working aspect. Kwa hivyo challenges, creatives wanakuanga tu wako na challenge zao. Unajua creative ni creative. Unajua Bhutita lazima pia umtreat kama star. Yani star. Kwa hivyo pia uwezi pia uwezi mtreat ni boss lakini bado ni star. Ni star. So you have to also have that in mind at the end of the day. But what I like the most about Bhutita, he's very entrepreneurial. So star awingiangi kwa kazi sana. And that is why it's been so easy to work with him, honestly. Yes.
Wow. So now let's talk about kitu imefanya nikakutafuta Betty. Mimi kukuona pale na president. Honorable, huyo ndo mtu mimi usemaga nao nataka kuhost. Lakini Betty leo amekuwa na president, umesimama naye, hebu nisalimie. Shake my hand. Ujaosha mkono bado. Shake my hand. Hiyo nyota ibaki hapa. Betty, how was the feeling? You nimejua umepatana Prezo mara mob, lakini ile kupatana hivi close msalimiani ni kitu haijawahi happen. Tell us, will you feel aje?
The feeling is amazing, for sure, because I'm so honored to interact with him one-on-one. But if you guys remember, sijui kama miliona msichana alisalimiwa, alifanywa hivi inauguration, ilikuwa tu salamu, by the way. So after that, people have been asking me, President hajakuita, hujapatana na yeye bado, hujapatana? Yes, I see him in events, you know, but I haven't really had an one-on-one interaction with him. So today was something I've been looking forward to. It's been almost 1 year since he was inaugurated as a president. So it's been patience, but we always say God's timing is the best, and today was that perfect timing. And interacting with him, asking him questions, because he's very passionate about the digital and creative economy, and that was my question. I asked him, is he planning to make, you know, Kenya a creative hub for the African continent? Because I mean, why not? So he said he's planning to do that, and that was quite a relief and an encouragement, because when he does that, then us as content creators benefit.
Exactly.
Then people who are beneath you benefit. People who are next to you benefit. So to me, it was an honoring experience to talk to the president.
Did you expect that today? Or just went there? How can any expectations labda maybe?
Hapana, hizi vitu lazima kuna protocol. Hizi vitu haikuangi tu ati hivi ati umepatana na president unaongea na yeye. Lazima kuna protocol. It might have not been a long notice, lakini it was there for sure.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow, well, Betty, you've really inspired me, and mimi kukuwa na wewe hapa, I watch your interviews, I watch your voiceovers and everything, na you do inspire me. Mimi upenda kuambia mtu kweli, even behind the camera, in front of the camera, nitakwambia na felt so inspired kukuona pale na president, asking him questions. I'm so happy for you. And now we have those young girls and young beautiful girls outside there who are really, sijui niseme confused, ama disappointed, ama I don't know what to say. And they're asking themselves, how are we going to maybe to make ourselves tukue kama maybe Betty, ama hata kama siye tukua kama Betty, tufike tu somewhere. Maybe they are content creators or they are just there. Just give them a word of advice, because wewe Betty, you're big. Ruto unaweza jiona hivi hapa, lakini you are big.
Oh my God.
You are big, my dear.
It's time has led me to this place. And what I can tell my young ladies or my young gents that are intending to do something for themselves, I always tell people, follow your passion. You know why? It might sound very cliche, but when you follow your passion, no matter the challenges you find on the way, no matter the obstacles, you're still going to go ahead and do what you want because it's your passion. Journalism has always been my passion. I might have diverted a little bit into marketing and event management, but look at what has put me out here today. Look at what has made me meet the president. It's journalism, it's my passion. So follow your passion and let no one tell you anything, by the way. If it's your passion, it's your passion. You only know your dream. There's no one else who can understand your dream like you are. We are all different individuals. True data leo tuseme ati unajua in 5 years time tunataka tuko international. But you see, your idea of international and my idea of international are two different things.
Exactly.
Yeah? So it's only you that know your dream. Another thing, we don't face reality over here. We create reality. So there's no point of someone telling you because you come from a background that is not well off, you have no connections, you have no networks. Girl, I went to Isiolo. Nilisomea mimi high school Isiolo. Lakini my intention was to go international. So I used to interact with people who are building me. I like to say I would rather interact with someone whom I literally do not know anything about what they are talking about, but I'm going to learn. Badala ukwe wendo unajua kwa mbogi flani hapo, so wendo unawaambia kila kitu, so what are you learning? So I'd rather be the person who knows the least of information, but then I get to learn. So go for your passion, create your own your own reality. There's no facing reality over here. And that's for me.
That's for Betty. Last question. What have you learned being in journalism, or hii time yote umekuwa ukifanya interviews, meet celebrities and vitu kama hizo, maybe being a event manager. Umesema event management. Umelearn nini? What have you learned? Maybe kitu inaweza pia saidia mtu pale nje.
I have learned that you have to keep going. Because everyone faces challenges. Everyone breaks down at some point. But what I have learned is that you have to keep going. And I will tell you for free, the day I realized that I am the way I am today because of the decisions I make, that is the day my life changed. So we have to stop the blame game. And those are things I have learned over the years. You need to own up to your mistakes. You need to own up to where your life is. Yani by the way, don't put it up on anyone. My life is like this because my parents did not support. It is on you. You're a grown-up. God has given you a brain. He has given you hands. Do what it takes to get something out of it. So, no blame game.
No blame game. Acha tumalize interview. Thank you so much Betty for your time, and inspire someone outside Kenya. Tumeongea hiyo tu 1, 2, 3. mimi kwanza imenijenga and I'm happy to have you here.
I really hope so. I really hope nimejenga mtu. By the way, it's always my pleasure to know that I have encouraged someone because unajua watu wana go through vitu, you know. So it's always my pleasure to know that I have encouraged someone to go ahead and do something for themselves. And truly, you know, I'm proud of you. Hey, I have seen you grow literally. You came in with subscribers kidogo, you've grown to a point yenye tunaambia mnaona Trudy venye anapiga kazi. So I am so proud of you. Keep going.
Thank you so much.
And you're going to achieve your dreams as long as you keep going.
Thank you.
You will.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for hosting me.
You're welcome. So guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Twende subscribe kwa SPM Buzz. SPM Buzz channel kubwa sana. Wamekuwa kiniona hapa SPM na wakufollow.
Follow me Miss Kithinji, utaandikia handle yangu hapa chini, si ndio? Make sure you follow me. Kama Facebook hakuna underscore, ni Miss Kithinji, but Kithinji with a K. Across all social media platforms. Yes. Asante.
Sawa guys, make sure we are road to 100k subscribers na niko hapa na Trends Girl, she's road to 300k subscribers.
Shout out to Trends Girl. Make sure you subscribe to her channel as well.
Demo voiceover. Lakini sasa mtakuwa mnamuona kwa ground. She's really doing an amazing job. So guys, behind the camera I have my super director Gypsum Daya, handsome boy home and away. Tunde tumfollow pale Instagram. He's really doing an amazing job. Let's meet in the next video.